Like, I know every single word of the Graduation album. I know every single word of the fucking not Jesus is King, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I know every single word of the College Dropout, Late Registration. Like, Kanye West was my favorite rapper, period. And then he started getting problematic, and then he got married to Kim K, and I was like, look, I don't fuck with Kim K in any form. Like, I never got into Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I just saw her as the culture vulture that she is. But equally, it's a weird one now, because like, I just didn't rate her, but like now I mean, I don't take that much interest in her, but I think she's trying to use some of her platform to help get people off death row. And like, if she was doing that from early, then I probably would have like respected her more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I'll be honest with you, yeah, like this whole Kardashian like obsession thing, like I never, like, with me, I never thought it was that deep. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, I watched some of the episodes.
Yeah.
Like, I follow, like, I used to look at their social and see what they're up to. Like, I never really was like, everyone else was like, oh my god, I want to look like Kim K. Like, I never went through that weirdness, but I used to check them out here and there. Like, they're gorgeous women, and it's nice seeing a group of women being this powerful. Don't get me wrong, but there were a couple of iffy situations where I was like, ooh. Oh, that's
like,
interesting.
they're just really.
I
found Courtney. You know Courtney?
Yeah.
I found her hilarious. Like, there's this clip really where, what's her name? Kim Kardashian is crying over the rings, like earrings that she lost in the pool or whatever. And she's like, Kim, people are literally dying. Like, people are dying. And like, I just always found like Courtney just hilarious. I even saw a clip of one time she was being asked questions in an interview, right?
Yeah.
And she actually just pretended to be frozen to not answer them.
Oh yeah. That interview, she was just like,
hilarious.
But speaking of this, so you know how the whole thing is ending, the Keeping Up is ending and stuff, and they had like a final sit down with Andy Cohen, and they spoke on like all the issues.
Why is Andy Cohen? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but why is Andy Cohen like? Why is he the person that you go to when you want to sit down? Like, he's at every single reunion. Like,
he's good though. Honestly, like,
I mean, he's good, but like, it's just a bit random. Like, oh wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
No,
cool.
He's good, but yeah. So like, I actually watched it, and mind you, prior to that, like, I didn't have an issue with them. Like, they pissed me off during the whole Tristan and what's her name? They pissed me off there.
What's her name? Oh, that's gonna piss
Woods.
Jordan. Oh, mate, I was about to say Jordan Sparks. How funny! How can I breathe with no air?
They like, like, there were things that annoyed me with it. I'm not gonna lie. But then I watched the interview, like, with Andy Cohen, and I'm not gonna lie to you. After that, I'm like, fuck them all. They're so fake. No, seriously. Like, I really like paid attention to them. Like, I was watching the interviews from start to end, all of it. So fake. Like, it's just fake. Like, Chloe was just like, I forgive Jordan. Like, if Kylie wants to be friends with her, she can be friends with her. Like,
but do you know what? I saw a tweet as well. Tristan, this man, has cheated on her in 2018. He cheated on her in 2019. He probably cheated on her in 2017. 2020 is the only year he didn't cheat on her. Why? Because Corona happened. He couldn't leave the house. So you're telling me that you'll give multiple chances for a man who literally disrespects you by sleeping with other people or getting with other people. However, you want to give all the energy to a black woman because you know no one will believe her.
Okay, but here's to that exact question. That's literally what Andy Cohen said to them, because he was trying to be like, get all the dirt out basically, and it literally, like, so the question was directed at Chloe, obviously. And then they were like, why didn't you give like the same energy to Jordan? And basically Kim interrupted, and Kim was basically like, listen, I'm sorry, but like with Tristan, there's like a baby involved. There are no baby involved with Jordan. Like, they're like, she was just basically saying that, and then Kendall was like, yeah. And I'm just like,
I mean, the thing is, I understand that you need to hold space for your baby daddy, but then equally, like, this woman, Jordan's young, isn't she? Chloe's a fully grown. What were you saying, Dina?
What was I saying? yeah, like I'm not even aiming for good anymore, and I'm not aiming for bad either. I'm just aiming for tranquility. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No,
Like
that
I'm just
makes
aiming to be good. Like I feel like sometimes people put so much pressure on be good, be healthy, be happy, and that is fucking stressful. So with me, I'm just aiming to be normal, like to be in the middle. I want to be in the
no,
middle.
you're right, because it's like, oh sorry, I'm gonna speak. Yeah, I want us to be viewed like that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just putting us on gallery setup. But no, you're right. Like I think when you sort of think the other way, it can go into like good vibes only. And I don't trust good vibes only in like
Really, yeah.
any degree, because with the light that you give, you also expose the shadow, you also expose the darkness. And if there isn't like an equilibrium to that, then it's not truthful, you know, it's not
Yeah.
authentic, because it's like you're trying to compensate the the bad with the good, and you're like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And it's like, no, 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 it can be fine, but it can also be
Yeah.
terrible, but it also can
It
be
can.
great. But it's the
Yeah.
fact that you can like hold yourself space to like move through each one, or each like area you go through. I don't know, like
It's
it's kind of
fake.
funny. No, it's fake
It's
as hell,
fake.
but I mean, like,
Yeah.
also I find it hilarious how like during every single Mercury retrograde I have to like leave the podcast, or I have to like, and I don't even know, obviously I know I'm a spiritual babe, and I completely believe that um I believe astrology, like I completely believe it, but also I just didn't realize how effective it is to like my body. Like I literally feel like I've been punched aggressively. And how can the moon do that to you? Like, how can you
Yeah.
feel hungover by the moon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I
I
remember.
mean, yeah, it's just
I
mad.
rem- I remember, like, I never knew about Mercury retrograde, and I remember I was going through a period of my life where, like, just I don't even know what it was, Sarah. Everything just felt out of place. It was just not.
Yeah,
But it was just weird, and and there was nothing going on. It was just me feeling so out of place.
yeah.
And someone to me, they were like, Dina, it's Mercury retrograde, blah blah. And I'm like, what? So I started like doing research, and I was like, and you know me, Sarah, like, I'm so anti wanting to believe this, like, so.
No,
But I
oh,
was just like,
completely. You're not
mm,
like, you're not an astro babe, like at all.
I'm not Allah, babe. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's who I am. But no, like it was like it made sense, and I was like, damn, like that's so like interesting, because I couldn't even really explain, like things were just going wrong for me left, right, and center, like weird things, like
Yeah,
why do I spill coffee all over my work laptop, and like that, yeah, like out of nowhere, just things kept happening and happening, and like it's only so much that you can say, oh, accidents happen. When I was like, listen, no, I was like, no, there's not accidents happen, something is happening in the universe.
no, it's true though,
It
because
was
like
not okay. Yeah.
you're saying that about your spilt like coffee on your laptop, and then somewhere in bloody you go on Twitter and it's happened to the exact same person, or someone's
Yeah.
missed their train, or someone's done this, and it's just like a bit
Everything under the
yeah,
sun.
it's everything and everywhere, and it's just a bit bad still. So yeah, we
Yeah,
move. But I
exactly.
guess we've just approached, well no, we're not approached, we've just basically started summer, really. Even though these episodes are pre-recorded, this might come out a lot later. But how are you enjoying your summer? How are you getting with it?
I'm good. I'm literally like just I mean, it's annoying that I can't travel. Like, I love getting out of this country more than
Hmm.
anything. So that's been the only tough thing. But like, it's not the end of the world. I'm just like, I'm really getting back into the things that I used to really enjoy, like reading and playing the piano and going to the gym. Like, I'm like
Hmm.
trying to feed what
Bop
I
bop.
love and ignore what I hate. Like, I really. That's how I've been moving. Like, I'm like, Dina, what do you enjoy? And just keep doing it. So I've just been like very
Yeah.
active in just being more productive, I guess. And it's been
Hmm.
so nice. It's still a bit annoying that we're a little bit in like Rona times and stuff like that,
Hmm.
but it is what it is. I'm just trying to like make the
Make that.
most of it. Like, so yeah, I'm good.
No fair. That's sick. What? When was the last time you traveled, or where did you travel?
Um, Last time I traveled was Miami,
Oh wow.
2020. Yeah, and that
What,
was the best. Yeah.
was that the start of the year?
That was literally like I remember when I landed, that's when lockdown was announced. So March.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
March
literally
6th.
went. Okay, so you were in Miami in March. When did you? How was your trip cut short then?
No, it wasn't. I late. If anything, I think I extended it by a couple of days as well.
No, fair. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
well, if there's anywhere to lock down, it's Miami, boo.
yeah, exactly. I kind of wish I got stuck there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Damn it. It's like I wish I got stuck there. But yeah, that was my last holiday. It was the best. I was there for like 2 weeks and a bit. So good. I was there with my cousin, and it was just when you know, for like Americans, you always hear like they're very happy and very enthusiastic and stuff. So
Yeah.
prior to me going, I used to think like it was just fake. I was like, there's no one in the universe is like that. Like that just doesn't exist. And then
Mm-hmm.
like I went over there, but they're genuinely one of the happiest people and enthusiastic. And it's really nice. Like even I became like very like, hi. Like I freaking loved it. It was just good vibes throughout. It was absolutely the best. It's so nice over there.
No.
Like it's the yeah. So that was my last trip. Hopefully I'm gonna go back soon.
Oh, amazing. No, that's
Yeah.
really good. I think when was the last time I flew out? The last time I flew out was, I want to say 2019. I went to Barcelona with a few friends and
Yeah.
it was beautiful. We went to the beach. We went to, I want to say it's called Gothic Quarter or Gothic. I don't know. There's an area in Barcelona, Barcelona, lol. That's another story for another day. No, it's another story for the next episode that we're about to do.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that like with holidays, I think I want to travel more. I want to see the world, and I would love to see
Yeah.
that with people. But then also, holidays can make and break friends. So, are you ready for that, Dina?
Well, speaking of that, so you know Farah, my like my family, my best friend, my everything, right?
Yeah,
So
Bot
we
Farah, hello,
hey
shout out.
Farah, love you girl. So we're like bestest of friends, but we've never been on holiday. And
Yeah,
like we've only really traveled to Manchester together, right? Like that's a little thing. So I
yeah,
said to her, Farah, like let's go on holiday, like come to like Miami with me. She's like, Dina, that's a massive holiday. And it could either make or break us. I don't want to risk it. So she's like, let's just go local, like a little trip to Holland, a little trip to Scotland, and then see. And I'm like,
yeah.
far like no, like what's the difference with Dina in the UK and Dina in Miami? If anything, Dina in Miami is a better Dina than now. I
Really? I
really
feel
am a
like
better
Dina
person
in
of
Miami
both.
would be on smoke. I feel Dina in Miami would be on smoke. She'd be like, running like, do you know what I love about you? And I say this respectfully, you have no shame. You have no shame, and I respect it so much. Can I share a little story about yesterday?
Yes, go on.
Okay, it was so funny, audience. Listen to this. Me, Dina, and her friends are out for in London, and it is hilarious because we're in what, like King's Cross now. We're in a club or not even a club, a restaurant situation where I mean
Bar
we were
thing, I guess.
yeah, like a bar type situation,
Yeah,
but
like
like
music. Yeah.
I mean, like, we're the only black people in the room. Let's just say that, innit? Like, the music that was being played was like techno. Like, I would have thought it's the same stuff that you would hear in Berlin, right? Tell me, why does Dina go up to the DJs and ask for a song recommendation? Right? Not any song recommendation, but Burna Boy, yeah. And don't get me wrong, people might know Burna Boy, but does Burna Boy come in vinyl? Does Burna Boy come in vinyl?
And
Like
Pop
he might
Smoke.
do.
Pop Smoke.
And Pop Smoke, exactly. Dina has no shame. She goes
Okay.
up to these white DJs who have literally who are DJing with vinyl records, with records, and she asks if they have Burna Boy or Pop Smoke. I was like, you're funny. You're very, very funny.
Okay, right. So from my perspective is this is how I feel in these situations, right? Never judge a book by its cover, right?
I mean, true.
I'm the biggest
But King's
Mumford and Son.
Cross. We were at King's Cross. Do you know what I mean? We weren't. Do you know actually know it was funny as well? There was a studio in the bloody in the club, and I was like, you know what? Maybe maybe they get all kinds of people, but like,
Exactly. I was just like, but like we've been listening to like this instrumental, and it was loud. Like the speakers were right here. It was like,
yeah,
like
yeah, it
all
was
night,
very
and I was.
instrumental
It was a lot, and it was my birthday. I wanted to like
vibe.
do a little exactly. So I went
You
up and I
wanted
asked him first. Yeah, and I asked him first about Pop Smoke because I was like, let me think of like generic like black people music.
yeah,
Like, let
but
me
Pop
not
Smoke out
go.
of everyone. Like you have more. I think you have more chance looking for someone like Jay-Z than Pop Smoke.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
She likes the
Huh?
way that I dance. She likes the way
She
that I
like the way I
move.
move. That's just
They
what I
they would have
wanted to hear.
terrified the whites. It would have terrified them.
It would have actually. So I started with Pop Smoke. Then the guy just looked at me like, I'm really sorry, like I'm not sure who that is. I was like, it's fine, it's fine. And then I was like, so I'm like, Dina, quickly think of like someone you always hear. So I'm like, Burner Boy, you know what I mean? And he was like, I have all my music like on this like USB, and like, and I put it on the record thing, blah blah blah. And I was like, mate, it's fine. And he's like, it's worth a try. I was like, exactly, yeah, like you just try. Farah, she recorded the whole thing, and it's
So
just
funny.
it's so just embarrassing because afterwards I really thought to myself, why?
No, but I
But it's
respect
fine.
you because it's like you're able to put yourself out there in it, and then you find out your answer, whether it's the answer that you wanted or the answer that you didn't know you needed. So like,
Imagine if they had Pop Smoke on vinyl.
oh my god, then
Imagine.
I'll come back to next week, and I'll come out the week after that, and I'll come back the week after that. Do you know what I mean? But
Exactly.
no, it made me respect you because it's just funny because like it doesn't matter if you're asking for vinyls or just asking people for things, or like it's just a way of how you show your confidence. And I think it's just like there's no fear, and like that's something that you should pat yourself on the back from.
Ain't no shame in my game.
Hey. This has been a great DMC, but do you want to get into the podcast?
Let's do it.
Bop bop. Okay, sick. Deal.
Are you though?
Are you ready? Are you ready for popping off?
I don't think I'm ready for the fame yet.
The thing is, yeah. Do you actually want to be
Mhm.
famous?
Nope. I want to be rich, not famous.
You see, that's the thing. I don't want to be famous at all. Like, just imagine. Like, I was actually listening to Kelechi's podcast recently, and she was saying how like she still has so much freedom in the things that she does. Like, she's like obviously she's blown up, but like she's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But she doesn't have to
Yeah.
like run it by someone what she tweets or what she posts or all of that
Yeah.
stuff. So it's the censorship that I don't like. But also, like, I don't want to know where. I don't want you to know me like that. Like, I
Yeah.
want you to like take my wisdom, take my advice. Like, I don't want even if you don't want to take my advice, I want you to feel appreciated by the content that I provide you. But
Yeah.
fame for what?
Yeah.
What can fame how can fame help? Fame only sort of like, bro, free Britney in it. Free Britney.
100%. Oh my god, I actually bought t-shirts, Free Britney. Like with me, like as you already know, I get really uncomfortable with attention, like
Yeah.
and as eccentric and out there I am. People
Yeah.
complimenting me, people commenting, just anything, just
Too
all up in my
much.
face. It's too much. I switch off my Instagram comments. Don't talk to me. If you really want to
Th-
talk to me, DM me. You have my number.
That's true.
So
That's so
I do
funny.
not. No, I
Because I
do
was
because I
no,
don't
but
like
you're no,
it.
you're right. Because like
I don't
there's been
like that kind
times.
of attention.
No fair. Oh, can you? Is it breaking up a little bit?
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay, sick. Yeah, like you haven't had your since I've known you, you haven't had your IG comments on.
And they will never be
Not
on. Like, if you really, really want to compliment me, then you will DM me, and and then, and it's mostly like my closest friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know
that's
that
true.
strangers are not going to DM and be like, "Hey, you look beautiful," because it's like, do I even know you? Kind of,
Has a
because it's a lot
DM
more intimate. It's a lot more
has a
intimate.
stranger ever DM'd you saying you look beautiful?
Mate, like, on Instagram how it just filters out people that like you don't follow. I don't go there. I've been there maybe twice this year. I do not go there because it's disgusting.
I got a message being like, "You're so beautiful" by some randomer, and I was
Yeah.
just like, I was terrified by it. I was like, "What do you mean? Like, do you mean I can't? I'm cute, yeah, cool, but like, and I'm beautiful too, but like, how do you know that? Like, forgetting that
Yeah.
my fucking account's on public. Of course, you're gonna
Yeah.
see this stuff, but it's just a bit scary. It's
Yeah.
like
Like,
you
I mean,
don't
it's
know me.
yeah.
Like, I'm not
I mean,
cool.
it's
Like,
nice to
I'm really not
compliment
cool.
someone. It's nice to compliment someone. It really is. Like,
True.
hey, you look pretty. Nothing wrong with that. It's cute. But just me personally, I'm just a bit like, just shut up. Like, don't
Fair.
get me
Sorry,
wrong, I flex. I put on my makeup and I really fucking feel myself. But just don't say anything, please. Thank you.
No, I hear that. Sorry, I'm just moving so like I can get some more light. Got my ancestors in the back. Tell them.
With
Have
me,
I
I
told you?
put like my pictures of people. I mean, you can't see because of plants, but I got all the pictures of the people that I love on there. Like every morning, I wake up and I see it.
No, it's cute. It's good. It's like affirmations for the morning or like reminders that
Really?
sort of set your mind right. Like I got into
Yeah.
the habit of like when I get good thoughts, I write them on post-it notes and just put them on my wall. So like
Oh,
even
that's
if I
cute.
don't like read them out, they're subconsciously being put into me. And I think it's just a good reminder of like knowing you the sheet, if
Yeah, hundred
anything.
percent, hundred. And I like, and I'm such a people person already. So like
Yeah.
when I put someone like in my heart, do you know what I mean? Like you're there,
Oh
obviously,
no, me
and
and
like
you are
you
so
see it.
similar.
Yeah, like it just warms my heart. Like just how much I love someone or like a friend, a family, or whatever. Like it just really makes me feel like yes,
No, but it's true because it's like
I
if you have my love, I'll love you
yeah,
forever. If you
yeah.
have my love, I'll love you forever. So if you do me wrong, I'm sorry for you. Like I'm honestly sorry for you because my love is like the only reason why I believe in love is because of how I love people.
Yes, 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 yes. 100%. See, I'm the opposite in you. I wish I was kind of like you in that sense, because with me, like, once I love you, and let's say, I don't know, you do me fucking dirty, and I
Mm.
swear.
You, of course, I have, I curse so much on this podcast. It's a
I
joke.
asked you this last time. I'm sure I asked you this last time, but yeah, like
You
with
did.
me, it's harder to like burn that bridge. I really struggle because maybe it's the cancer in me. Like
No, but
it's traumatic to burn that
oh
bridge for
no, I
me.
get it, but the thing is, that's what I mean. It's like I literally like I don't want to burn that bridge, so then I'll feel myself being like a people pleaser or feel myself being like accommodating your needs or something.
Yeah,
But it comes to a certain point, and then I'm like, nah, fuck this, and then I'm
yeah,
like, block, delete
yes,
everything
yes,
off, and then I'm like, because I was a beg friend for let's say X months or X
yeah,
whatever, now you're not going to get anything from me. You're going to have to live in a Sarah-less life, and that is going to be so peak for you because I'm honestly good vibes. Like
you are.
I think about how what I am like in friendships, and I think about how like I literally all I do is encourage you. All I do is like be inspired by you, but not like you specifically, but like my friendships, innit? But
Yeah,
equally, I love my friends calling me out. Like I was having this conversation with my work colleague recently because like if your friend is able to call you out, they respect you enough to change. They respect you enough to move forward. Like I love honesty because it provides transparency and that means you can evolve with each other or choose to leave each other. And I
yeah,
think that's such a um uh real element to life, you
yeah,
know. I think it shows you how you love someone regardless if it's like a romantic relationship, familial, platonic, whatever, because love and honesty can be shown in a way that is restorative, and it
yeah,
can be um how do I say this? Like, it can literally pull you from the darkest of moments, but
yeah,
also, even if you can't be asked to look at yourself, or even if you can't be asked to pick yourself up, you know that it's present, you know?
yeah. I feel like okay, so that's a really, really interesting point that you made about like friends that pull you up on things,
Mm,
because it like this something like that like is something I've always been a bit I don't okay. So if I genuinely feel like that friend loves me for who I am, which is something that
mm.
as a black woman we all really struggle with in friendships and any relationships, really just who we
Period.
are, if that is
Period.
already an issue. So when I feel that love, like, and I have honestly a handful of people, you included, that love me for who I am, like this is who Dina
Mm,
is, they love me for that
mm,
and they encourage that. So when you
mm.
pull me up on something, when Farah, let's say, pulls me up on something, I see that as love. I'm like, damn, like they want me to
Period.
grow. Yeah, like I had a friend, um, she, I started the gym. I was doing some exercises. They weren't the greatest, but I didn't know. And she was like, yo, like as a friend, I'm telling you, this is shit. And I felt love. Like when I heard
Yeah,
that, like I just felt love.
because
Whereas
you're
if it
looking
was
out for
some
me.
you're looking out for me, you're telling me, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, and I saw that as so much love. And I'm like, damn, I love you for that.
Mm,
Whereas when it's somebody else, and let's say they're a friend, but with me, even though like on the outer part, I'm very like, I love you, I love you, I love you. My heart is like very loud, and like my heart knows when something is good for me or bad for me. And
mm-hmm.
if I feel like, okay, this person's a bit iffy, I just tend to ignore it. I'm like, Dina, ignore it. You love them, but then like
Yeah.
it like kind of comes out in different ways. So let's say
Mhm.
she was to pull me up on something, I would see that as a like attack,
Mhm.
which is weird. But it's like it's maybe it's not an attack. It's just that like internally, I'm just uncomfortable around you without me actually acknowledging that I'm uncomfortable with you. I haven't acknowledged it because I'm
But
really forcing it. You know.
I mean, we'll definitely talk about this more in the episode, but do you think that that's your body sort of consciously, like your body subconsciously saying this girl or this guy or this person ain't it, when you're consciously trying to make it it?
Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to like I really want to love someone like when I see the good in you, that's I hold on to it, and that's
Yeah,
it. To me, you are that person. So when they do X, Y, and Z, that is super toxic, super like fucking weird. Let's be honest.
yeah,
Dina, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, get over it. And it hurts me and it's killing me, but I'm ignoring it because I'm holding on to those good qualities that they have. Like I only up till now I've been really I've come a very long way from acknowledging my subconscious. I've ignored that woman inside for
yeah,
so long because I've been failed so many times by society, by family, by friends. I've been failed so many times, so I've lost
yeah,
trust. Like I lost trust for myself, my gut. I ignored it. Like it's been I've just shoved that bitch to the side. You know, like just
yeah.
focus on this. Like it's weird.
What would you tell younger Dina if you could speak to her, like
Trust
from this
your gut.
perspective?
Trust your gut.
Yeah,
Just trust yourself. I feel like on the inside, I've always felt a certain way. I've always had this thing from within where like I had like just different wants and needs. But on the outside, because I was like around very like racist environments or like not
yeah.
nice, like just
Or
not
just
nice
not
environment.
serving, not serving
Yeah,
you. Like they weren't
yeah,
serving,
simple.
like
Yeah,
regardless if they were racist or not. It's just they weren't there for
yeah.
you.
Yeah. And I was catering them more than I was catering myself. If
Yeah,
that makes sense. Like I listened to people like I was a dog, like an actual dog. Like little Dina did not know that my English teacher was racist. I did not know that, and they told me,
yeah,
"Don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that." And I followed them around like a little puppy because I thought,
yeah.
like I don't know, like I would just say, just trust yourself, and I didn't. I never listened to myself. I never believed in myself. I just believed in other people because I thought that they like, I
They knew
trusted them.
better. Yeah,
Yeah, like they knew better than myself. But it's also a
mad.
good thing because I still carry that because I still listen to people. I always listen to my elders, people that have more experience than me. I listen
Because
to them
they've
a
walked
lot.
before us. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, oh
Exactly. They know
no,
what's
I've got
up. They have experience.
no. I need to tell you. So I've got family in Manchester, and I got into contact with them recently. One of them is within spirituality, like they really appreciate tarot, they really appreciate like talking to the divine and stuff, and they asked me for a tarot reading. And during the tarot reading that I was giving them, they were like, I see you overthinking so much, just say what your gut thinks, say what your gut thinks.
Yeah.
I'm an Aries, she's an Aries, she's 32, or like she's in her 30s, I'm 24. And after the reading, loads of my other readings made sense. And I went to go see the same cousin afterwards. And I was like, look, I'm so happy that we had that reading, because it was like, I'm an Aries, I initiate things, I start things, but I needed an older Aries who looked like me, that was a dark-skinned black woman, to be like, pull this shit together, like, come on, look with your eye. And it made me just sort of like hone in on my I don't even say like craft, but like on my like identity more, because it was like an elder that I relate to that could also give me wisdom in such a like, well, just a confidence way,
Yeah.
a confident way.
Definitely. 100%. Yeah. And
We've
I
accident. Oh, sorry, go on.
sorry. I was just going to quickly say I really love how you like view your star sign because it's funny because like I know a lot of like Aries people and
Yeah,
they're very to me as you know I don't like them
you don't like
period.
Aries, yeah.
Don't get away like too I can't, but then it's
You're so
funny
funny.
I don't. Sorry, if you're watching
No,
this,
I
I
love
don't like
it.
you. If you're an
No,
Aries,
I
seriously.
know.
I'm a
I
Cancer.
know. The thing
I
is,
want
you
to
say it with
cry.
such chest, and everybody, like, people might ever think that, like, what is this girl on? But you are literally the same on camera as you are off camera. Like, you just don't like, you don't, if you don't like something, you have no right about
Oh,
saying it.
you'll know. Dina will
Yeah,
let you know.
100%.
Yeah. So it's like, because I feel like with Aries, I either hate you or I love you, and you're in the I love you category. I'm not gonna lie,
Thanks.
because you're like the healthy way, because you're acknowledging how direct and forward you guys are. You guys,
Yeah, oh,
like, I'm not gonna say,
completely.
yeah, very this, but like in the same way, you're maybe because of your moon and your rising, you're very
Yeah.
soft as well. So it's a really nice mixture. I feel like with you, it
But
mixes so nicely.
so you know how like astrology is, there's different systems of astrology.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like
So
different. Yeah, yeah. You talk about
yeah,
different
so in
things.
tropical astrology, I'm a Pisces Sun, a Pisces Mercury, and a Pisces Venus. But in my Western astrology, I'm just a Pisces Venus. I'm born right on the cusp. I'm 21st of March, so I do have that like Pisces energy in me. But with Pisces, that whole group of people, they're my little but like Pisces, they are the last of their sign, so um they take qualities from each another sign, and they're able to empathize and relate to every single like group of community. And I do feel that in myself. I feel that in the work that I do with my podcast. I feel I do that with my degree. I feel I do that with my conversation. I'm very an inclusive person. But if I don't want to be inclusive, you'll know about it. And that's my Aries Leo moon
Yeah.
screaming at you, like, you will not disrespect me. Like, it's so funny because like there's so many people in this world will know a different Sarah, and that is literally dependent on how the environment has treated me. And
100%. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh my God. It's so funny. Like just me, because I know you, and I know people that know
yeah,
you. It's just how I view you versus like maybe other people or someone else is
oh, period.
so different. Like with me, I see Sarah as weak. Okay, vengeful,
You fucking
sweet,
bitch.
like that. No, but that's how I see her, as like this little cute teddy bear. Like as weird as that may sound, but like
I am
that's
a
how
cutie.
I. She's a cutie, but then other people see her as fierce. I mean, she is fierce, and like,
I'm fierce, but
know,
it's just
did
no.
it.
But I get it because like I get it because literally I'm such like a baby. Like I literally like all I do is watch
100%.
cartoons and eat snacks. That is all I fucking do.
Oh my God. No one eats more than Sarah, okay? Literally, this girl, I've never heard her say, I'm full. She's always
Oh, never.
snacking, always eating.
Always.
Like yesterday, like we went
Always.
out, like it's home time. I'm here with one eye open, like ready to sleep. And
I was
she's
like,
like, I need a falafel. I need a falafel wrap. Someone get me a falafel wrap, okay? And I'm just ignoring it because I'm like, this girl's just crazy. I'm not even gonna entertain this, right? So we're trying to like order some damn Ubers. They're like £50, have to wait half an hour, right? So me and Farah are like trying to look for it. And I look over and Sarah's in the queue for a kebab.
no, I was looking at prices for the falafel wrap. I wasn't in the queue. Let's turn that straight. I
Wait, I
still
thought
I
you were
if
in the queue.
if I was in the queue, I would have bought the wrap. I'm not wasting my time. But I didn't want to be late on you guys, and I didn't want to delay our Uber because we needed to get home. So respectfully, tell the
So you,
story correctly.
I thought you were in the queue.
No.
I just saw you
If I was
over
on
there.
the queue, you'd have seen me snacking. Like I'm not. You see how impatient I am. For
Yeah,
what? For
yeah,
what?
yeah. Like,
But
yeah, true. If she wants something, it needs to happen there
yeah,
and
like
then.
it needs to
So yeah,
happen. But
I
no,
love
this is
that though.
actually.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you know what's
so
so funny?
funny. Cute.
Me and you have literally started the DMC, ended the DMC, started the DMC, ended the DMC again. No, don't do that face because it's hilarious. It's hilarious and I love
This
it.
is so
But
us though.
but it just makes me feel like just warm. Bear with me. But to end DMC, deep meaningful conversation, we've really chatted shit and connected sense, haven't we? I want to leave us with a little oracle message, a message to finish the DMC. So I'm going to shuffle these cards
Mhm.
and I want you to breathe in and out. And we're going to see what it says to close this section. Okay. You tell me when to stop.
Stop. What is it?
It says number 2. People do hurtful things. That is their journey. How we react to the things people do is our journey. Sometimes.
Wow. Listen, guys, we did not plan this. This is overreal. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so mates, we told you the universe here, God here sees everything. Spirit sees everything. The universe sees everything. So sometimes, yes, you might want to bad people up for the way they've treated you, but that says more about you than it does about them. Carrying the pain from the hurtful actions of others steals your opportunity to find joy in the present moment.
But I love karma, like I really do. And sometimes I feel like I need to take control of karma. Like she takes too long, so let me handle it because I know what to do. I'll make this quick. I'll make karma happen right now.
But realistically, if you go out of your way to make karma happen for someone, do you not think that karma will then come for you?
Sarah, something is buzzing.
Is it still crackling?
No, that's fine. It's back to normal.
Okay, sick. Yeah, I think that's just that oracle card message was very spot on for what we were talking about, but also what we're going to talk about next week, which is actually going to be a couple minutes for me and Dina. I don't know what to say, because maybe we'll unpack more healthier ways of keeping in the present moment later. But for now, karma is karma, and I just don't hope. No, I hope that I'm not struck by the thunder of Shango whilst people are getting their karma. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, people do hurtful things, y'all. People do hurtful things.
Okay, even though I do have a very much of an attitude of okay, you know what? We'll talk about it next week. I have a lot
We'll talk about it next week. Say goodbye to the beautiful audience, Dina. They love you. You're the favorite guest. Bye now.
Yay! Love you, DMC. Bye.
Bye.